Now time for Ask the Expert. All right, as the dust starts to settle on a very historic election night shocker, many are trying to predict what will the next 4 years bring with a president-elect Donald Trump. Will that mean anything for our wallets?
So joining us live this afternoon, local financial professional Mike Williams with wealthwisconsin.com. He's here to talk about 5 changes you'll likely see in your own finances during the next 4 years. So we're talking about some big changes?
Potentially, yeah. I know this isn't happening necessarily tomorrow, so it's going to flush out.
And it has to happen if he can get Congress to pass it and if he goes with all of his campaign wishes.
So the first promise he's made is he's going to lower federal taxation for everybody. And he's going to do this a number of ways. He's first going to consolidate the 7 tax brackets down to just 3. Then in addition to that, he's going to take the standardized deductions. So if you're single, you could write off $10,000. He's jumping that up to $15,000. Or if you're married filing jointly, he's going to make that from $20,000 to $30,000. So a couple combinations with the goal in mind to hopefully keep more money in everybody's pocket when it comes tax time.
So anytime you change taxes, it usually then that can hopefully benefit people from all across the board. What about student loans?
Student loans, he's looking at this realistically. He's applying more of a variable interest rate based on your degree you're declaring.
Right.
So for example, if you're going to be a doctor or an attorney, someone with higher earning potential, he's going to charge you potentially more for that interest rate.
But what about the people who already have student loans?
He's going to look at refinancing. Correct. Yep. Again, we work with a lot of people. The idea is to save for college. The reality is 1 out of 10 parents are still flipping the bills. So if you can save something instead of borrow for college, you're going to be better off ahead.
Social Security, that's a big thing for everyone.
Oh, absolutely. Social Security, Mr. Trump has vowed he's not going to reduce or change Social Security. That's been decimated over the last year already. The Bipartisan Act of 2015, they reduced hundreds of strategies already that could maximize benefits. He's taken another approach. What he's trying to do is stimulate the economy, create more jobs by lowering taxes. That way there'd be more payroll taxes. And from the payroll taxes, that's where money goes into that Social Security bucket.
Okay, our PolitiFact found that when he said about cutting taxes, that would actually hurt people who actually got a benefit from child care. How will his new promise help those who are impacted by child care?
Yeah, that's possible. Again, is everything going to flush out the way he's saying? I don't know. I think that is looking at if someone who's making over $117,000 or so might be affected, might not be applicable to take care of some of those standardized deductions. So again, we'll see how it all sorts out. Nothing's happening overnight, but
child care, health care. What about health care?
Health care is a big one. I think anybody following the political season knows he's not a fan of the Affordable Care Act. He's looking to repeal and replace. I think the direction he's looking to head is bring that back to the state level, let insurance transfer between states, create more competition. That way, the goal ideally will be to lower the premiums for people.
Well, we'll have you back a year from now. Maybe before then, too. But we'll see what happens between now and then.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can leave a voicemail. The number is right there for you to call.